This prop is currently on a 7-1 run, and it is the lazy line of the week. Welcome to the lazy line of the week. I am Andy from WagerTalk.com. Last week's lazy line, Evander Kane, we predicted we would go 3-0 or 2-1. We went 2-1 on that one. Before that, we went 4-0 on LeBron James. And on Nazem Kadri, we went 3-1. So the lazy line of the week has been doing good. These are all client plays. You can find my plays at WagerTalk.com. And this week's lazy line is going to be in the NHL. And it is Jaden Schwartz of the Seattle Kraken, number 17. So let's take a look here at what's going on with Jaden Schwartz. Before we do that, if this is your first time joining us on the lazy line, the concept is very simple. We are looking for a prop or a play that the books are very lazy on, where they keep putting the same number out every single night, and we take advantage by playing it. We're not hoping to go 1-0. We're hoping to play this for an extended period of time and hope to go on one of those 4-0, 6-2 type of streaks, where at the end of the week or 2-week period, we come out ahead. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about Nazem Kadri. Will he have a point? Yes. We went 3-1 on that. We took LeBron James over 1.5 made 3-pointers, 4 games in a row. Went 4-0 on that. Evander Kane had a 3-game stretch last week where we predicted he would not have a point. We went 2-1 for a small profit. So this has been working for us. We're going back to the NHL. We're going to Jaden Schwartz to not have a point. So let's take a look at what is going on with Mr. Schwartz this year. May the Schwartz be with you. So Schwartz has 23 points this year. But when we look at it, he had 8 points in October and he had 7 in November. He had an injury and was out for December and the first part of January. He comes back, and you see this game against Buffalo. They win 5-2. He has a goal and an assist. Really good return. Then he has a point in a 4-1 win against Washington. Then he has a point against Columbus in a 7-4 win. Then he falls off a cliff. Goes full-blown Thelma and Louise. 1, 2, 3, 4 games in a row without a point. Then he plays the Chicago Blackhawks, has a point. St. Louis Blues has a point. And then we go on another streak here of 6 games where he does not have a point. Gets a point against the Detroit Red Wings. More games in a row without a point. And then Calgary, he has a point. So let's take a look at these games that he did have a point in. What do they have in common? Well, Calgary, they win 4-2. Against Detroit, they lose 4-3 in overtime. Against St. Louis, they lose 4-3 in overtime. And against Chicago, they win 6-2. So all 4 of those games, they scored at least 3 goals. The other thing about those teams is all 4 of them are 17th or worse in goals allowed per game. So when he does have a point, he's doing it against these teams that are just not very good. And we just came off of a game on Tuesday against Winnipeg where they won 4-3, but he didn't have a point. And we'll start this streak tonight with another game against the Winnipeg Jets. This is the number 1 team in defense in goals allowed. So one of the things that I really like about this particular play is I think we've got a pretty decent streak of games here. So let's take a look at the Seattle Kraken's offense here. And you can see that they've won their last 2 games against Calgary and Winnipeg. They lost against Edmonton. They did beat Pittsburgh and they did beat Boston. So Seattle's been playing pretty good. But it has not translated to points for Jaden Schwartz. So let's take a look at his upcoming schedule. And I love the schedule. He gets Winnipeg, he gets Vegas, he gets Washington, he gets Nashville, Buffalo, and Vegas again. I like these 6 games because Winnipeg, 2 games against Vegas, Nashville and Buffalo, these teams are 16th or better in goals allowed per game. So these games that he has upcoming, these defenses are better than all 4 of those teams that he got previous points on. That's why I say we have a 6-game stretch, because look what happens after that. He gets Arizona, Montreal, 2 games against Anaheim. So we're going to stop our streak, hopefully, right there on this Vegas game. So I'm hoping to go 4-2 at the worst. We go 5-1. Fingers crossed we go 6-0. I think 5-1 is probably realistic. But if we can go on a 6-0, 5-1 streak, this make this lazy line of the week very, very profitable. So hopefully the books keep putting out over or under half a point. We really like to get this price around minus 160 or better. So as long as the books keep doing that for us, I think we're going to keep playing Jaden Schwartz. So you can follow all of our official plays at WagerTalk.com, and this is what we do. This is what we have made our money on, is these lazy lines of the week. And if you're interested in following all of our plays, we have a nice promo code that is available, Andy25, ANDY25, gets 25% off any package, 3 days, 7 days, 30 days. I highly encourage everyone to take advantage of this. We're recording this on Friday. We have a 5% play that goes off tonight in the NBA. And on Saturday, we have a huge slate of games. We have multiple 4% games in lacrosse. We have a 4% UFC play, and it culminates in a 5% UFC play. So Friday and Saturday alone is worth using this promo code Andy25 to get 25% off a 3-day pass. I always recommend trying to get a longer term package. That way you get a much bigger sample size and you see what all of our plays are about. We have tennis plays that are up. We have Formula One plays that are up, and we're having a fantastic 2024. We're already up 17 units. We're on pace to keep up with that 91 units that we made in 2023. Having a very, very nice NHL season. We've hit 65% of our NHL plays following this lazy line method. So join me and all of our clients as we build these bankrolls using these lazy lines. Good luck on all your plays. Let's keep our fingers crossed that Jaden Schwartz and this line stays reasonable over the next 6 games. Good luck on your plays, and we will see everyone next time on the Lazy Line of the Week.